Hey, I've been there and I know exactly how it feels. You're looking down at your hands, and all you see are these blunt, maybe a little rugged, masculine-looking nails that just don't match the person you feel like inside. It's frustrating, right? You want that touch of elegance, that soft, feminine curve that makes you feel delicate and beautiful every time you reach for your phone or grab a coffee. But here's the thing, you don't need to rush out and spend a fortune on acrylics or glue-on tips that might pop off at the worst possible moment. Honestly, your natural nails have so much potential, and today, we're going to unlock it together. Welcome back to My Life, My Rules. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're diving deep into the art of shaping your real nails for a feminine look, specifically tailored for my sisters in the MTF and crossdressing community. This is about more than just aesthetics. It's about that quiet, powerful spark of gender euphoria you get when your hands finally tell the right story. Listen, I know that for a lot of us, our hands can be a major source of dysphoria. They're often larger, the skin might be a bit rougher, and the nail beds can be wide. It feels like a hurdle, doesn't it? But I want you to take a deep breath and look at your hands with a little bit of love right now. They are the tools you use to navigate the world, and with just a little bit of patience and the right technique, we can transform them into a feature that makes you feel incredibly feminine and poised. The secret isn't actually in the length, although a little length helps. The secret is all in the shape. The right shape can visually elongate your fingers, slim down your hands, and give you that polished, ladylike vibe you're craving. Before we even touch a file, we have to talk about the foundation. You can't build a beautiful house on a shaky foundation, and you can't get beautiful feminine nails if they're brittle or bitten down to the quick. If you're just starting out, I really want to encourage you to start a basic nail care routine. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just a bit of cuticle oil every night before bed, and maybe a strengthening base coat can work wonders. And please, if you're a nail biter, try to find a way to stop. I know it's a habit often born from stress, but think of your nails as a canvas you're preparing for a masterpiece. Every millimeter of growth is a victory. Now, let's get into the actual shaping. When we talk about feminine nail shapes, there are three main contenders that work beautifully for MTF hands: the oval, the almond, and the squoval. Let's break those down because picking the right one for your specific hand shape is a game changer. First up is the oval. This is the classic, timeless, ultra-feminine choice. It's perfect if you have shorter fingers or wider nail beds because the rounded tip creates an illusion of length. It follows the natural curve of your cuticle, making it look very soft and organic. If you're looking for something subtle that won't draw too much unwanted attention if you're not fully out yet, the oval is your best friend. It's elegant without being loud. Then we have the almond shape. Now, if you want to feel like a total queen, this is the one. It's similar to the oval, but it tapers more towards the tip, ending in a softened point. It literally looks like an almond, hence the name. This is the ultimate finger slimmer. Because it draws the eye to a central point beyond the fingertip, it makes your hands look much more delicate and slender. You do need a bit more length for this one to really work, but trust me, the payoff is incredible. It's sophisticated, a little bit glamorous, and feels so empowering when you see it. And finally, there's the squoval. This is a hybrid between a square and an oval. It has the flat top of a square nail, but with softly rounded corners. This is a great everyday feminine shape. It's sturdy, it doesn't snag on things as easily as a pointier shape might, and it looks clean and modern. If you have naturally long nail beds, the squoval looks amazing and very quiet luxury. So, how do we actually do it? Grab a glass of wine or some tea, sit down in a well-lit spot, and let's get to work. You'll need a good quality glass nail file. Honestly, toss those cheap emery boards in the trash. Glass files are gentler on natural nails. They prevent peeling, and they give you a much smoother finish. Plus, they last forever. When you start filing, the golden rule is never, ever saw back and forth. I know we see people do it in movies all the time, but it's a nightmare for your nails. It causes micro tears that lead to splitting. You want to file in one direction from the side toward the center. Start by deciding on your length. If you're going for an oval or almond, you want to leave a bit of the white part of the nail. Use your file to gently round off the corners. If you're going for that slimming almond look, start filing at a slight angle from the sides of the nail bed toward the middle of the tip. Keep checking your progress. It's easy to get carried away and end up with a nail that's way shorter than you intended. Take it slow. Look at your hand from different angles. Look at it palm up and palm down. You want that symmetry. If one side is a little wonky, just a tiny, gentle stroke of the file can usually fix it. Here's a little pro tip for my sisters who might have wider nail beds. Try not to file too deep into the corners of the nail where it meets the skin. If you go too deep, it can actually make the nail look wider and more fan-shaped, which is the opposite of what we want. Keep the sides relatively straight and focus the shaping on the free edge. That's the part that extends past your finger. This creates a more streamlined, vertical line that really feminizes the look of the whole hand. Once you've got your shape, run your finger over the edge. Does it feel smooth? If there are any little snags, use a buffer or a finer grit on your file to just smooth those out. A smooth edge is a happy edge. It won't catch on your clothes or, heaven forbid, your tights. We've all been there, ruined a perfectly good pair of sheer stockings because of a jagged nail. It's heartbreaking, right? So, smooth those edges down. Now, let's talk about the finishing touches, because this is where the magic really happens. Even if you aren't ready to wear a bright, bold red or a deep purple, a clear top coat or a very sheer, your nails but better, pink can make a world of difference. It gives your nails a healthy glow and a finished, intentional look. It says, I take care of myself. And honestly, that feeling of pride when you look down and see shiny, shaped nails? That's pure gold. If you are feeling a bit more adventurous, a soft nude or a pale lavender is incredibly flattering on almost every skin tone and adds that extra layer of feminine expression. I want to take a second to talk to those of you who might feel nervous about this. Maybe you're worried people will notice, or you're feeling a bit of that imposter syndrome that hits us sometimes. Listen to me. Your hands are yours. Your body is yours. You have every right to groom yourself in a way that makes you feel comfortable and happy in your own skin. Most people honestly don't pay as much attention to our nails as we think they do, and if they do notice, well, they'll probably just think you have really nice, well-kept hands. There is no right way to be feminine, and there is no too much or too little when it comes to your journey. You set the rules. That's why we're here at My Life, My Rules. Shaping your nails is such a small thing in the grand scheme of life, but it's one of those micro-affirmations that can really lift your mood throughout the day. Every time you type an email, every time you turn a page in a book, you're seeing a version of yourself that feels more authentic. And that matters. It really, truly matters. Don't let anyone tell you it's vain or unimportant. It's self-care, and for our community, self-care is a radical act of love. As you practice, you'll get faster and more confident. You'll figure out exactly which shape makes you feel the most you. Maybe you'll start with a conservative squoval and eventually find yourself rocking a stunning almond shape. It's a process, so enjoy it. Put on some music, light a candle, and make it a ritual. You deserve that time for yourself. You deserve to feel beautiful, right down to your fingertips. I really hope this was helpful for you today. Remember, your journey is unique, and you're doing an amazing job just by being yourself. Thank you so much for watching till now. It means the world to have you here. This community is all about empowering each other and celebrating the incredible journeys of everyone on their path to living authentically. If you're ever feeling lost or alone, remember you have a whole family here for you. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's keep inspiring each other, sending you all the love and strength in the world. Until next time, live your life by your rules.